Today we take a first look at the newly announced SIRUI Jupiter 75mm and 100mm full-frame Macro Cine primes on a Fujifilm GFX 100 Mark II.
This is a CineD review, supported by B&H and CVP.
SIRUI, who are probably best known for their affordable tripods and equally affordable anamorphic lenses, added a series of spherical lenses to their lineup in 2022, the Jupiter series. They started with 24, 35 and 50mm versions, as well as a 28-85 CineZoom lens, and now they are completing the lineup with a 75mm and a 100mm lens. All of the Jupiter series lenses have one thing in common: they are macro lenses by design, which of course means that they have a very short minimum focus distance, around 0.29 meters or around 11 inches. There aren't too many series of cine lenses on the market that are entirely focused around macro filmmaking, so this is kind of unique. The 75mm lens has a t2.8 aperture and offers a maximum 1:1 magnification, and the 100mm lens has the same aperture and offers a maximum 1.5:1 magnification. SIRUI did a good job in unifying a lot of the characteristics of the lenses, which truly makes them a nice and cohesive set. For example, both the focus and aperture gears are in the same position on all of those lenses. This makes it very easy to work with them on a set, as swapping lenses becomes super fast, since the follow focus position and where that follow focus goes really remains the same. Only the position of a matte box of course needs to be adjusted on the rails because the lenses have different lengths, but the matte box donut or screw-on filter itself can remain the same because the front diameter on all of these lenses is 95mm. Build quality of the lenses feels premium, and all the metric and imperial markings are very exact, and there are no inconsistencies that I could find across the lenses. The gear rings move smoothly and strike the right balance between easy to rotate and too much resistance. Moving them feels just right. You would think that the 75 and 100mm lenses are heavy when you see them, but in fact they're fairly lightweight. They weigh in between 800 and 900 grams or just under 2 pounds. As far as I could see, all 5 of those lenses produce a very similar look as well, with matched color tone and very similar characteristics. The bokeh has also a little bit of a vintage organic feel to it, and that's across all of those lenses as well. I wouldn't be worried using a full set of these on one project because the look would be extremely consistent across the entire production. Now let's take a look at the technical performance of these lenses, but on full frame 35mm, not the GFX sensor, because that's what they're really built for. Corner sharpness is exceptionally good on both lenses, even wide open at t2.8. They look really sharp, almost edge to edge, with very little sharpness fall off. There's also almost no visible fringing on the 100mm lens and very little fringing on the 75mm lens. Now focus breathing is quite noticeable though, but that is really to be expected with any macro lens due to how they are constructed. All the lenses are available in PL and EF mount versions, which means they are really well fitted for any high-end cinema camera, but also for all kinds of mirrorless cameras, since there are adapters for pretty much any short flange mount available for PL and EF lenses. When I took the new 100 and 75mm lenses for a spin, I pushed their limits a little bit by mounting them on the new Fujifilm GFX 100 Mark II using a G2EF mount adapter. This camera has a huge sensor with about 1.7 times the sensor area of full-frame cameras, and it's considered a medium format camera in photography terms or a large format camera in filmmaking terms. Now you would think that this would cause these full-frame lenses to vignette. But no, it turns out they cover the entire sensor area of this camera on both the 75 and 100mm lenses, and that's extremely impressive. At the time of the release of this first look video review, SIRUI has launched a crowdfunding campaign for the new Jupiter lenses that offers some really cool early bird prices for all of the lenses in the kit. For example, the super early bird price for the new 75mm and 100mm lens is about $900 each instead of $1,200. You can also get the whole set, including all 5 of the Jupiter prime lenses, for about $4,000 instead of $5,400. That's a massive saving of $1,400, which actually sets them apart from the competition if you look at it. So that's quite amazing. I really like these lenses. I mean, I like how sharp they were, I like the vintage look, and it's something that you don't usually see, combining macro with a vintage look and also the sharpness that you get out of these lenses and a very good build quality as well. I can definitely see myself using them on a lot of shoots in the future. Well, thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned to CineD for a lot more reviews in the near future, and please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks.